Before you say anything in the comments, I have not watched a live action Avatar Last Airbender remake, nor do I care. I mean, it's not going to be better than the original cartoon anyway. Besides, I'm thinking about who is this show even for? I think Netflix is trying to capitalize on Disney's live action remakes by doing one of their own. But how would that even work? It's a lot the expensive live action Avatar Last Airbender cartoon. We saw sorry, live action Avatar Last Airbender is not going to bring in subscribers to their platform. I mean, they're probably spending like Disney money on this TV show, which I bet it's more expensive than the cartoon, and yet they expect to recoup that through subscriber numbers. How the hell is that going to work? But anyway, there's no reason for the show to be made. I think Netflix actually adapted the wrong Avatar show. They shouldn't have tried doing the adaptation of The Last Airbender. Especially since the storytelling of the original Last Airbender cartoon doesn't work for the modern streaming era. It works for the TV era because it has way more episodes and a lots of episodic adventures in between the serialized story. Like you couldn't really get the X Files to work nowadays. Um, The Legend of Korra, on the other hand, would have been perfect for a Netflix adaptation. Keep in mind, no one really likes Netflix Legend of Korra. Don't. Oh wait, sorry. The original, The Legend of Korra, Avatar Legends of Korra. I get my words mixed up sometimes. The only people who like Avatar Legends of Korra are shippers. That's it. Shippers and LGBT rights activists. No one cares about the story of the Legend of Korra. No one. I mean, I mean, well, live action adaptation of Legend of Korra, you can change whatever, and no one would complain. Which is why I'm saying they should have done a Legend of Korra adaptation instead of the Last Airbender. I mean, Legend of Korra has a lot of bad writing since they made in Legend of Korra came from the fact that they didn't know they was going to get another season or not, and then they did, and then they had to tell a whole new story. The right so with that problem is not going to be with the live action show. So you can have stuff like have Amon's backstory be real, like the fake backstory he gives early on season one. Have that be real, and have him get his powers from Wan Chi Tong instead of the whole bloodbender thing. You can have Wan Chi Tong be the main tag the second season instead of this whole Vatu thing, etc., etc. You can do so much. You can do so much and change so much, and no one will complain or care about it. Yet you're gonna adapt the show that everyone actually liked. I think for money reasons, but again, how many subscribers is a live action adaptation of Avatar: Last Airbender going to bring in anyway? Like seriously, I think the show is a waste of money. Um, I mean, there's so many things you could change in a Legend of Korra adaptation that no one complain about just based on the fact that no one really liked the show. They just like to ship the characters. And you also have adult actors. You wouldn't even have to have the whole a bunch of kids problem that the original cartoon has when you're trying to adapt that to live action. You run into problems like that. You wouldn't have that problem with Legend of Korra adaptation. So why did you do that? I honestly don't get it. I mean, the only people who would watch the live action Avatar: Last Airbender are people who don't want to watch cartoons for some reason, and that's it. Like I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure no one's gonna really flock to it, but get Netflix, flock to Netflix and get a Netflix subscription just to watch a live action adaptation of a cartoon they already saw as a child that was already better. This doesn't make any sense to me. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. I mean, uh, again, I had mentioned Wan Chi Tong be the villain instead of Vato, uh, Vatu or whatever they thought of in season 2 of Legend of Korra. Would you have accepted Wan Chi Tong being the one who gives Amon energy bending and and being the main antagonist of the second story arc where he corrupts spirits, where he sends spirits after heroes, or would that go against his character? I want you guys to answer that in the comments. Bye bye.